Hello everyone. My name is Crimson and welcome to Ghostrunner. So, a little bit of a confession before I get into this. I have already played a few levels of this game while I was testing it because it looked a little demanding on my system, and I have a pretty high-end system, but I still wasn't quite sure. So I played the first 2 levels, and then I was instantly addicted to this game, and I played, I think, 2 more. I don't quite recall, but I didn't get incredibly deep into the game, but I do understand how the game plays and what it expects of you. But I will be starting a new game for this series, so just a little FYI, if you're into platforming or games that require you to die multiple times to figure out a scenario, which I enjoy because it's like a puzzle to me, and I love puzzles, then this game is really very addictive. But also, if you're watching this as I'm releasing it, I'm currently still doing the Blair Witch series at the same time. I'm going to be doing that as well as this one, and I'm also still doing Subnautica. So don't fear, I'm not replacing another series with this one. So without any more blabbering on, let's get into it. And we're starting a new game. And let's just jump in there. I demand more things to slice.
You're alive. Can you hear me? They are already looking for you.
Stab! That's beautiful.
Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software. I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only your basic protocols from in here. It'll have to suffice for now.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
This is bad. You'll have to fight your way out of here. The air ducts lead to another sector.
Well, it would if I could get back up. I normally don't fall down that ledge when I played this level the last time.
Your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine. You can use acceleration while in the air.
The trespasser is in the air ducts.
Careful now. They'll be waiting for you.
Bring it.
Initiating the sensory boost. Focus, dodge, and go for the kill. Well done, but you won't last long in this state. You have to get me out of prison so I can get your software in order. I'm being held outside this dome zone. Follow the pipes to get out in the open.
It is worth noting that every single moment I'm playing this game has extreme butt-clenching action.
Advantage. Slide to gain speed.
Oh, I'm loving the platforming of this. Ooh. Oh, God. That is new. I have never died off a platform.
It's only a matter of time before they breach the doors to my cell.
Yeah. I'll get to you in a minute. I have never died while trying to get off of a platform. That is completely new. Well, that's new too. I did die a couple times and had to restart from here, but for that exact reason. But okay, I have to keep reminding myself I don't have to jump or accelerate off of a platform. I will just gracefully land if I so deem.
Dome on
Alrighty.
lockdown.
This room the first time.
Each built-in lockdown chip. Disabling them will unlock the doors.
This room the first time I did it gave me a bit of a puzzle, and it was here that I kind of learned the concept that the game wants you to keep up with. Well, I almost botched that up.
Tenants found outside their homes will be considered part of the rebel forces and treated as such.
Right then. And last one, boomy.
Lockdown lifted.
Go.
Yes, sir. So for the moment, while we're still in levels that I've played, I'm trying to keep my mouth shut because I already know story-wise what's about to come out of it. And oh my god, I almost beat my score the last when I played this level. Originally, it was up to 12, and then I was like, you know, I think I can do better.
Hope you're not afraid of heights.
I am afraid of heights, but that is something I will disclose. I am kind of afraid of heights, but it's the fear of heights that give me the excitement of it, which I love. So it's kind of both. Does anyone else have that?
Like I said, there's little time.
You almost got me there. Right then. They're actually really surprisingly good shots, especially if you don't move very fast. You have got to keep on your toes.
Take care of the guards first.
Prisoner termination protocol initiated. Prisoner threat level extremely high.
Oh, there's so much blood everywhere. I love it. It's beautiful. Let's make more finger paintings.
Prisoner released.
Free at last. Pleasure to meet you. Face to face, that is. Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange.
Okay. Drug trip time.
Welcome to CYBORG. Time to fix you up. You can talk here, by the way.
Who are you?
You can call me Architect.
Who am I?
You're a Ghostrunner. Number 74, to be precise. That will have to do for now. Your physical body is vulnerable. Time runs slower here, but we should still hurry. Just keep moving. I will take care of your recalibration.
I remember a fight. Others like me. A fall.
You've been cast down from Dharma City to the base district. It's a miracle to survive a fall like that. Even for someone like you.
A Ghostrunner.
Yes. You were bodyguards, peacekeepers, arbitrators, and anything else we needed you to be. You tried to stop the coup.
There was a woman.
The name is Mara, or the Keymaster, as she calls herself now. 20 years ago, she stood against me.
It was you I was trying to save.
You failed. I died. My body did anyway. Thanks to the precautions I had taken, I'm still here. Although this form has its limitations.
Are you an AI?
You could say that. You could also say Dharma Tower is a skyscraper. Technically correct.
What is the tower then?
Humanity's home. A megastructure that once housed a million. It had been under my care since its creation. Almost a century ago. I served the people, kept them safe, maintained the shelter I provided. But Mara had her own plan. She became the sole ruler of Dharma Tower, ruining what I've built, bringing us back to the verge of extinction.
So, as you can tell, I'm gonna shut up for this section here because this is very important story information. So pay close attention, children.
Why can't this place be normal?
Oh, it's perfectly normal. It's you that has become incompatible. The incompetent repairs you were subjected to made you divergent. You no longer function like a Ghostrunner is supposed to. But we'll change that.
Who repaired me?
That would be the Climbers, a group of rebels that tried to oppose Mara.
Where are they?
Dead, I'm afraid. They'd been killed before I managed to contact you. But there's no time to worry about them now. We're almost done here. Press on.
Yes, sir.
How did she manage to win?
I was stabbed in the back. We both were, you and I.
Who was she?
Was? A dear friend. A trusted partner. Brilliant scientist. Who is she now is the question you should be asking. And you wouldn't like the answer. No one among the people of Dharma Tower would.
I need more answers.
And you will get them. For now, trust me. The Keymaster is your enemy and a tyrant.
What do you want me to do?
Kill Mara, of course. To be able to do that, you'll have to relearn a few things and tweak your performance. But first, jump. We need to get back, and it's much quicker this way.
Cannonball! Right, no deaths. Last time I slipped up on a few segments there, mostly because the little green platforms get a bit trippy. All right, we have the module. I didn't read this the last time I was in this level, so maybe we should do that now. This is Ghostrunner Systems Calibration Panel, or GRSCP for short. Here you can configure your skills and parameters to better suit your needs. SCP has a number of slots that can be filled by booster modules. Each booster module, placed on the panel provides bonuses to one characteristic or upgrade skill. You can place booster modules on the panel in any configuration. They can be rearranged at any time, so feel free to experiment. As your connection with CyberVoid improves, you'll get access to more advanced modules. Also, the number of SCP slots will increase. So one thing I'm not clear on is if that's a missable. Because the game already has a ton of replay value. So I did install one of these. Let me see. I do want that. But how do I want to put it? I think I'll use this one first. That reflect is really, really useful, but right now, I like having more dash available to me. Right then, let's get out of this tin can, and we're going up.
Our first stop is one of the few remaining CyberVoid mainframes, located in an old mining tower. We can use it to correct the corrupted parts of your code, and hopefully restore your more sophisticated functions.
Hopefully.
There's no guarantee the data will be intact, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I can't help but wonder. I know two other enemy types that the game has thrown at me. which were both quite the pain to adapt to, but that's the nature of the beast, and I did enjoy it.
Our goal lies far above, at the core of Dharma City. This means we'll need to get out of the base district. With the chaos the rebels caused, it's going to be troublesome.
Oh, come on. Well, I guess I could just die. That's always fine. The one thing that I really like about this game is that dying is not very punishing. I mean, it does let you know in no uncertain terms, yeah, you messed up, but it just lets you immediately jump right back in. It's not, I missed it, darn. It's not excessively punishing. Like it kind of gives me a reminder of Cuphead in some ways, you know. Cuphead would be over the top difficult with its bullet hells, but at the same time, you know, it never would be exactingly punishing because the bosses had their own phases, and you just had to learn how to deal with each phase of the boss.
How can you assist me?
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is the only medium I can interact with. I will be able to help you with your upgrades once we find the mainframe. Apart from that, just think of me as a voice in your head, one that you should listen to if you want to stay alive.
I should note, folks, that I have never actually beaten Cuphead. I have beaten a few of the bosses in the game, but I have never actually played the game start to finish. It is something I've been thinking about doing, though.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers Rebellion. If there's anybody alive out there, please respond.
You said they were dead.
They are, except for her, it seems. No one will answer this broadcast. Trust me, I keep track of any potential assets. And a single, desperate survivor is no asset.
You could be a bit more generous, my man, Mr. Architect. Well, I botched that up. And we got to start from back here. So the only time that I would say the game gets just slightly out of balance is the platforming sections. Which, even then, it's really not that bad. You know, you just have to kind of get the muscle memory in your hands of, you know, which button you're supposed to push at what time. Also, the game is beautiful. I'm just loving all of this. And the soundtrack, yeah, that is one thing that will sucker me into a game easy, is I will play a game just for the soundtrack.
The Keymaster Guard is patrolling the area. They may have located the mainframe.
Can they use it?
No, but they can destroy it, like they did to most of the Cybervoid hardware.
And we definitely don't want that, because there
This
is...
is Zoe Avila of the Climbers. Please, can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is Ghostrunner.
The Ghostrunner? Jack? You're awake!
Yes.
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. We tried everything we could to wake you up, but you never would.
It wasn't up to me.
Right, so we've got something of a new enemy type here. Now our normal guys get shield generators. So that's always fun, and shield generators can protect anything. Boom. Too slow. It's also interesting that the enemies really talk a lot of smack back at you. Gets the blood pumping right before I cut it out. Well, you guys were just vigorous. I belong to no one, sir.
You were there when they came for us. it would have been different. We might have had a chance. What are you going to do? The Fifth is still crawling with keys.
Keys?
Oh, the Keymaster guard, bandits and thugs that Mara armed and sent against us.
I'm going after her.
After the Keymaster? Alone? That's insane. But if anyone can do it, it's definitely you.
Stop running! You're mine!
Well, that got botched. I was on a pretty good roll there for a minute.
Die already!
And bye-bye.
You're gonna need someone to guide you and keep an eye out for threats. What do you say? Want my help?
Yes.
Good. I need to move to a safer location and hook up to the network. I'll contact you once I scrounge up some gear. Zoe out.
The more the merrier, sweet pea. Okay, this room got me for a loop. Technically you can go up in here. The best way I've found to do this is to go up here. Because up here they don't notice you and ta-da, another shield generator. Well, also I got shot in the face. Need to fix that. And slashy, stabby, dodgy, slashy again. And we're done.
Stop running!
Do you really need the assistance of a failed rebel when you already have my help?
They fixed me.
Barely. I'd been waiting for them to properly rebuild you, but Mara cut their time short.
Why didn't you contact them?
The climbers? To what purpose? The poor souls never stood a chance against Mara. Fixing you was the only thing they could help me with, and they were already on it.
Right, you've got a really bad attitude about climbers, my man. I mean, I dare say that you are not entirely trustworthy. I'm not quite so sure yet. I haven't... Ooh! Well... I guess I just fell down there. I haven't gotten very far, so I'm not quite sure how to feel about the architect, but he very much does not have a good attitude towards the climbers. Oh, cranks. Okay, now I know I did this last time. There we go.
After used to run all of the Sector 5's operations. That's where we are, in case you were wondering. They're closing in on the server room. Hurry.
Can't it be accessed remotely?
We wouldn't be here if it could. CYBORG has been fractured, broken into countless disconnected pieces. It's like puddles of water, left over after the lake has been drained.
I'm gonna say it, that was a great save. And here's a little secret that I found the first time I played through this level. Doing good, doing good. And jump. So, this game kind of reminds me of like a really high-end version of like almost Ninja Gaiden made a love child with Mirror's Edge a little bit. So with that being said, I can't really keep my thoughts all together. And that guy got me so many times. I am still angry about it.
Yes, this is it. Jump in.
This place again.
This place is where we'll find the means to fight our enemy.
What do I do?
It's in your instincts to navigate the cyber void. In most cases, you'll just have to focus on finding the right direction. I need you to start putting in some effort. Luckily, it should come to you naturally. You were born of machine as much as of flesh.
Architect, we are not exactly...
After you're done with this particular jumble of code, you'll gain access to one of a Ghostrunner's most useful abilities.
We're not exactly a force to be reckoned with yet, so might want to lay off on that. And I'm gonna go ahead and solve this puzzle because I remember how to do it. It's actually
Look what
not...
these rebels did to your protocols. That's what happens when amateurs mess with perfection.
Not gonna lie, the more you talk about oh wait, sorry, wrong button, darn it. The more you talk about rebels and all that stuff, the less I like you. I definitely get the vibe that you are not disclosing certain information. Well, hello, darling.
Sometimes you will need to close in and attack simultaneously. Let me give you something to aim at. Focus. Visualize yourself in space. Perfect. Once more. Take a breath. Picture your destination. Yes, you got it. The enemies won't line up for you. Adapt to their movements. Splendid. You can even use this technique to cut through projectiles. Give it a try. Not like this.
Well, I botched that up.
Very convenient, is it not?
Only problem is that I don't think I can use it in the air. Is the only real problem with using Blink. Blink, however, is extremely
Clean
useful.
up the stragglers and we can proceed.
I'll just leave.
No. We've worked hard to reconnect this node to the network. If they destroy it, we'll be affected. Let me put it another way. I cannot exist without Cyber Void, and you cannot exist without me.
Yes, Mom. Well, that didn't work. But all right, Mom, I'll fix your stupid tin can. At least I get to make cranberry juice. And oh, I think I forgot to mention, you can, it took me a minute to learn this, but you can reflect their projectiles, their shots without the ability to reflect. You have to time it very well, though. Alrighty. This part usually gives me a bit of a jumble bunch. Now let's be quick about it.
These are
There
just
we go.
bandits loyal to the Keymaster, used by her to keep the base under control. You can expect more competent foes as we move higher up the tower.
Now about those confident foes. Confident, I mean competent. Words. I know about the shield generator guys, but I have come across another one that you are soon to meet. But I can't help but wonder, how much worse does it get? Okay, I didn't time that one right. And I didn't dodge that time. I'm getting a little carried away with trying to be fast and not actually hit anything. I almost had you. I did it perfectly the first time. Darn you, beginner's luck. Now I gotcha. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let you have that one. That one was totally fair. Oh my god, I've done that. I don't know how I did it, but I know I've done this before. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of those two and then I'm gonna use Blink. That is just how I'm gonna solve that. I'm gonna take the quick exit. Alright, let's line you up. A little bit closer. Or I'm just gonna waste that blink and I'm gonna reflect the bullet.
I killed 100 Ghostrunners.
99 to be precise. What of it?
How am I to fight her alone?
The climbers replaced many of your parts. There were a few they couldn't find. Mara's kill switch among them, which means she can't shut you down again. Make no mistake, this fight won't be easy, but at least it will be fair.
Fair, you say? Okay, I screwed up on the grapple with that one. This is what I was trying to do. Okay, get the first one, barely. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, that was... I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. I was not satisfied with that run. I tell you folks, this game is like an absolute drug on my ADHD. It's like, awesome, dude. Okay, that's what I meant to do. Now we're gonna go back over here. And you're looking the wrong way. Which sounds more like a you problem, and now it's a dead problem. Oh, I deflected him. There we go.
That's the last of them. Time to get back on track.
Where to?
Dharma City, of course. We'll need to use Amida Elevator Station. That's the fastest route by far.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this game.
The base is Dharma's foundation, in more than one sense. It is the lifeblood of the tower's economy. Back in the Golden Age, there were enough goods produced here to satisfy the needs of all the residents.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Of course, the upper levels had certain privileges.
Yeah, that part gets me a little worried.
During Mara's coup, many of the facilities were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts, and a reminder of what Dharma used to be.
Which is?
Home. A safe haven for the survivors of the apocalypse.
You built this whole place?
I conceived it, designed it, and built it. I am the architect.
You're proud of your work. I'll give you that. You do good work. But also, I'm kind of worried you might have developed your own form of elitism. Because it sounds like there's a bit of suppression in this environment that you made.
But it's far from perfect. We'll need to make another stop before visiting the Keymaster.
And speaking of, up we go again! Okay, not so hot on that level. I got 20 deaths this run, because I got careless in that one fight, out of the normal 16 that I got the first time. I don't know if normal's the right word. All right, more things to slice. Let's make human lunch meat.
His main factory complex.
Oh, there you are. So these guys, if you just noticed, they have a really big cannon that it's basically a machine gun. They fire a lot of shots and then they run out eventually. And the trick to them is you got to keep them busy long enough so that you can do that.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why, Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you, and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
Whoa, I just got stuck behind a wall there. And that time I didn't even get to the wall. Oopsie daisies. Okay, this guy does get a little bit... There we go. Okay, dealt with you. Give me another hook. Well, you almost got me. Whoops. Wait, no. Damn it. No. Okay, I did it before. I can do it again. Just not like that. Eat it, jerk. I know what I need to do. I need to deflect your shot. If I could just not get shot, that would be great. No, you die first. Oh, I overshot him? I'm just getting so many firsts. Okay. Take a moment to breathe. Oh, no, I reject this. Although maybe the game just don't care. Alrighty, folks. I'm in a bit of a loop here. A little bit of a death loop. Oh, you almost got me. I keep getting distracted of where you are. Okay. You stay dead, please. Alright, now how did I get to you? Oh, I remember. I think I went this way. Okay, I am finally done with this. Enough of your blather. Be gone with you. Well, that was fun, Slicey. It's like, gentlemen, you have an appointment with death. If you wouldn't mind, just,
All set. I've put together some gear. Once I plug in my Atma, I'll be able to monitor the key's communications and keep you updated. Atma chip, the standard neural implant. You must have heard of them. Basically simplified versions of your own Cortex interface. I'm gonna connect to your visual feed so I can guide you better. Can you grant me access?
Done.
And I'm in. Seeing the world from your perspective will make things much easier.
Also, you get a whole ride of my parkour skills. All right, more things to choppy. Oh, well, you know what? That was fair. Oh, did I deflect that? I don't think I ever have deflected a shot from one of those guys. Well, I got you that time, but your friend behind you did the job. And slice, and dodge, dash. Come on, shoot, 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 shoot. Or maybe just don't. I probably should have tried to dodge you in the air that time. Also, be careful not to grapple in their firing path. Nice. Okay, I am getting very distracted right now. I'm feeling the zen of extreme violence. Should have deflected that. And hello, sir. Oh. Did you get me? I think he got me. Right then. Well, that works. There we go.
So
That's
you're going
what
up
I
to
wanted.
Dharma City.
Yes.
Well, first you have to get through the base, and much has changed since you've been gone.
You don't say.
There is no law here anymore. Just Keymaster's goons, pushing everyone around and shouting orders.
You didn't obey.
Some of us didn't.
You had visited the base often in the past. Towards the end of our time, this place became overrun with criminals. The Ghostrunners kept them at bay until Mara took over.
And we need to be dealing with that. I am so glad I got that extra dash. Actually, I think yes! New skill! Focus is a passive. Focus regeneration rate scales with the number of free slots in the panel. Yeah, so this thing makes me regenerate faster the less of these that I use. I don't really have enough to install much anything else, so for the moment, I will leave it be. Right then, where are we heading? Oh, yeah, so... Okay, up we go. Oh, no, I missed my exit. I'm gonna die. Dying. I died. And it was right in front of me.
Everything they produce goes straight up to Dharma City. While the Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury, we basers work our fingers to the bone our whole lives and don't see any of it.
I need to survive.
When I was little, we were given basic provisions, but each year we'd get less and less. If not for the black market, we would have all starved. If not for the black market, we would have all starved by now. Keymaster keeps taking, while giving nothing back.
So you chose to fight.
Not much of a choice, really.
The efficiency of Dharma City hydroponic farms dwindles. Soon, even the upper levels will suffer,
Mara can't feed everyone.
even if she wanted to.
Yeah, you keep mentioning the upper levels more than the... Oh, no! But I was right here. Oh, well. Thanks for that. Right then. You keep mentioning those upper levels more than those lower levels, so I can't help but wonder if there's some ulterior motive here. Like, you enjoy the lap of luxury you get placed in.
Some decided to fight back. My parents, their friends, Saul. They weren't afraid to speak up against Mara and remind us that things used to be different. The resistance started because some of us remembered the time before the Keymaster.
What is time?
Supposedly, she wanted to unlock our chains, set us free. Yeah, right.
Free from the architect.
Probably.
Sounds like you just traded one villain for another, to me. On the other hand, I have yet to meet the good lady.
The keys are nearly gone. Not regrouping at the usual location. They're just retreating.
Returning to the city.
Not returning. Leaving. Most of the keys are local and never go up there. This is unusual.
Mara will never retreat. If she's withdrawing her forces, it's only because she has another way to stop us.
What way?
If I could read her mind, I would still be running things around here.
Yeah, you probably should have kept on top of that. Okay, another room that was a bit of a puzzle. Okay, slicing you, and then you're over here. Okay, got you, and there's another one of you down here. Oh yeah, there's that one more up there. Okay, got to get up there. Yes, we do. Ooh, no, 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 no. No, no. Okay, okay, you win. I admit, I was careless. I often get too carried away in the rush of the action. That also happens sometimes. That was the most annoying part about the timing with this.
Fuck you!
You first. Okay, now for this gentleman. Okay, now don't screw this one up. Love how you're able to just flick that in your hand, no problems. Even whilst dodging gunfire.
They're all heading towards Amida Station. Getting to the elevators is gonna be tricky. Wait,
What?
some of their units just changed course. They're
Coming back?
not exactly. Give me a minute.
The climbers were always out of their depth, even at full force. Why you believe she can be impelled is beyond me.
She wants to fight.
It takes more than that to be... It takes more than that to be useful.
Jack, I've intercepted the Keys orders. They're planning to shut down the sector's air filters.
What will that do?
Toxic dust from the outside will seep inside the tower. Thousands of innocent civilians will die. The entire 5th sector.
Which way to the filters?
Thank you.
This is a mistake. You don't have time to worry about one sector's dwindling population.
You want them to die?
You're missing the bigger picture here. Sometimes sacrifices are necessary for the greater good.
Yeah, you say that, but at the same time... Oh wow, I got exactly the same number of deaths the first time. You say that, but then it's always like, it sounds like you're more itching to get back in control of things than you are to, you know, save some lives. I don't know that I trust you, Architect.
The air filtering facility is just ahead.
Why is Mara doing this?
It's punishment for rebelling against her. She wants to make an example of us, to keep the other sectors in line.
Sometimes even your current speed won't be enough. Look for cybervoid uplinks to temporarily disable safety limiters and increase acceleration.
This is about to get really cool.
Use them sparingly, though. You don't want to damage yourself.
Robot Espresso.
What are these uplinks?
Think of them as loose cables you can grab onto for extra power, although they can be much more dangerous than electricity.
Why are they here?
They're what's left of CYBORG infrastructure. At one point, the terminals were everywhere. Now, we must make do with scraps.
So this is also incredibly useful in combat, and I just deflected that. Dude. Oh my god, I got them both in one hit. Usually this guy, this is the first actually, this guy is usually right here, and then this guy is right here. And they are double firing and making it nearly impossible for me to dodge anything.
Once they disable the facility, the air will slowly become lethal. The children and the elderly will get sick first, but eventually, it'll kill everyone.
Well, that's not good. Let's not have that.
The small turbines are responsible for internal circulation. It's the big one we have to worry about.
It's still on?
For now.
Right then, we've got work to do. And slicey. Oh, yeah. Gotta get over here. I swear that is the absolute best way I have found of dealing with these guys. Oh, wait.
You are immune to this affliction. You were not conditioned to put the needs of the few over the needs of the many. And yet, you're being sidetracked by this girl's demands. I wonder...
Did I just get a perfect run? Did I just go through a combat with absolutely no deaths whatsoever?
Be careful. There are keys everywhere.
Won't they die as well?
Either they all have breathing gear or they have no idea what's going on. The Keymaster recruits the most violent. Not the brightest.
Well, that didn't work. Let's try going this way. Maybe I should try a little deflection here. And now you're dead. Drug trip time. Slicey. Where's the other one? Oh. I don't know if I want to try. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Boom. Gotcha. Peekaboo.
As long as the installation remains intact, the contamination is reversible. The Keymaster cares less about lives and more about production lines. I keep trying to contact the other climbers, get help. No luck so far. Maybe they're laying low.
Maybe.
They're quite literally laying low on the ground, dead. No ammo! I've seen the bodies. Some cameras around the base are still operational. The climbers have been expunged.
Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. Darn it. I keep missing that one. Okay, gotta get the full lift. Gotta get the full lift. Go on ahead and start firing. There we go. That's what I wanted. I almost got you from behind. Darn it. If there was a way that I could... Okay, hang on. Let me focus for a minute and get through this. was a way that I could have infinite focus, I would be much, I dare say, in the right uses, unbeatable in this game. This feels like a Blink kind of situation. Oh my god, I can use it in the air.
Warning.
Okay.
Air filtration system offline.
Good to know.
Contamination imminent.
We're late. Let's turn back before it gets deadly.
You said I'm immune.
So you were listening.
To all personnel.
Yeah, I
evacuate
was,
immediately.
Dad.
Proceed emergency hazard suits.
They turned off the main rotor, but there's still time to restart it.
Jump away.
You know what?
People are weak, desperate. They need us to lead them, not the other way around.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm a regular Robin Hood.
Ready yourself for what's coming.
Robot
You
Robin
can't
Hood.
afford to be distracted.
My memory's not coming back.
There's no guarantee it ever will. Don't worry. I'm here to tell you everything you need to know.
You keep asking me to trust you, but then you keep making really,
Making the outsider breathable is a complicated process. It has to be done without compromising Dharma's outer integrity. The burst made a mess of the Earth's atmosphere. The filtering systems were designed to be durable and virtually foolproof. Unless, of course, some fool decides to turn them off.
How great is it to have a game without fall damage? And you ask me to trust you, Architect, but then you make some very selfish decisions. Because this feels like it's all about reinstating you in power.
Slow down. This one is
Oh,
different.
this one.
One way to find out. Close combat implants. Crude ones.
Those guys, I'm admittedly still trying to figure them out. That is the last enemy that I got to. We're coming up to the absolute last part I've played. From here on out, we're on unexplored territory. Unexplored territory. But the gist of what I got is that they're really fast, and they're when they jump, they're able to move kind of mid-air. Ah, darn it. No. Okay, come on, jump. But if they hit you, it's a bad day. They can insta-kill you. Where are you? Where are you? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? There was definitely another one of you. They don't fall down holes usually. I haven't seen one do that, at least. This is extremely odd. I guess they can fall. Good to know. They are without a doubt the most annoying enemy to have to deal with up to this point. Okay, I did not time that right, but I know what I meant to do. Ooh. No grip.
Take some measurements, Jack. It's not looking good. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. People will soon feel the effects.
Okay. Focus on them both at the same time. I can cut him in the air, which is what I have tried to do for this part. I think I know what I'm gonna do here, though. Well, that did not work. And there's a laser wall. Dum-dum. Don't be a dum-dum. That's all it takes. Don't be a dum-dum.
Look
I don't have enough room to really dodge a whole lot here. I need this guy over here first. Okay, dodging him first seems to do the trick. Oh, I just got that. Okay. There is that over there. I haven't used that, though. That might be something. I don't recall if I have used that in any play I've done of this level. Well, I say any play. Only did one. There we go. Okay. More smashy people. Ooh, that was a close one. Where's the other one? There you are. Bring your pretty face to my blade. Well, he did. Progress. You listen. Okay, I think I've got a method for this. And I can cut midair. Yeah, you are. What, you don't wanna come over here? Where's that other one? There we go. And there you are. I knew you could, my boy.
Try to evacuate the sector. Get as many civilians as I can to go to 4th and 6th before it's too late.
Stay put. I'll make it.
Oh, poor Reginald. He was always a bit of a low.
Okay. No more slicey people.
It's no use anyway. The gates are locked tight. No one's getting out.
Mara's delusional. It's stupid.
Oh, come on. There we go. Double tap. Okay, jump, dodge, and we're done. Okay, I think I go back here. I want to say, if I remember correctly, because we're getting close to, this place. Unexplored territory here. I dodged right into that. Now come on. And behave. Unbelievable.
No ammo.
Gotcha. Hi there. That's right. Keep it on me. Oh, no. Hey, where's Gorilla Guy? Okay, I've lost my focus for a moment. Gorilla Guy, where you at? I guess you're still over there. Peekaboo! So much blood, it's glorious.
Fuck you.
You know, you could be nice about it. Gotcha.
The contamination is spreading by the minute. Radioactive dust concentration is already 50 times above normal.
Hold on.
Don't worry. Spacers are tough. I'll be fine as long as you bring the filters back online. And so will everyone.
Don't worry, Sweet Pea. Robot Man is on the way. I wonder how much left of Jack, as we call him, is still human. Like, is it just his brain that is still human? Because it feels like the rest of his body is completely mechanical. Oh, you're in shields. Oh, that's not good. I can't.
This is science tech.
Yes, but this terminal is Yes, but this terminal is an inconsequential one. Hacking this will do us as much good as... Hacking this will do us as much good as hacking a refrigerator.
What the grod happened there? What the actual... Did anyone else see that? He was just kind of shooting around that platform like choom, 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 choom. Right then, well, done with that. So, let's get this baby powered up. Okay, I remember how to do this.
What is Cyber Void?
A medium fabric that binds all of Donna's systems together. Or rather, that's what it used to be. Now it's just remnants, slivers of a greater whole.
This is your domain, but I do all the work.
I told you, I can't work from your side. There's a barrier between us, a divide that shouldn't be there. And believe me, I'm doing my part. I just don't happen to see it.
Yeah, you say that. You really do say that. Okay, I need to keep switching you. No, it needs to be one more. Pretty sure that's it.
Not bad.
There we go.
We're beginning to adjust. All done. You saved the day. Now you can get back to more important matters.
Let's check out this upgrade real quick. Okay, I think I can work with this now. I just need a little bit of space. Okay, I definitely want this. And then let's put you here. Then put you up here, and then the airtime boost. And this thing, sensory boost period for aiming special techniques significantly increased. Yeah, okay, so this is the one I thought it was. All right, it looks like we are ready to get busy.
Did it. Thank you, Jack. The people of Sector 5 owe you their lives. I'm so glad we found you.
How did you find me?
Sheer luck. You were buried in a scrap heap at the bottom of a derelict shaft. You fell a long way, didn't you?
Feels like it.
The climber's finding you was a 1 in a million chance. Most other missing Ghostrunners were located by Mara and destroyed.
Most.
A few are still unaccounted for.
Yeah, that's concerning. That's really concerning.
I really wish you'd been there when they came for us.
What happened?
Key surprised us at the hideout. Kicked down the door out of nowhere. Then we ran. I got separated.
Okay, I do not wanna... Ooh, no. I did exactly the thing I didn't want to do. Darn my panicking reflexes. Oh, and darn Actually, I think I did it again. Okay. Stop jumping. Bad, Crimson. Don't be a dum-dum. There we go. Better. Could I have timed that more perfectly? All right, we are back on track. Let's go get some Mara.
She turns us against each other. The guard recruits the most brutal and reckless facers and fuels gang wars between the rest.
Divide and conquer. I guess Mara picked up a trick or two while watching me over the years.
Also, I failed at getting slingshotted. No! By the way, what was that about that divide and conquer comment? Oh, darn. Well, now come on. Give me something to work with, sir. Alright, I definitely need to get slingshotted over there. I'm not remembering quite as much what I did for this platform, but don't matter because I just did it. Okay. That's what I call garbage. Yeah, I guess I gotta go back this way. And I missed. That was better. I'm wondering if there's a secret back here. Nope. Okay. Darn. Well, I can already tell my death count's probably gonna be really high for this level.
The keys are boarding the elevators to the city. I wish they'd all just go away and never come back.
Don't we all? Okay. That's it. Shoot at me. Well, maybe not. No, maybe not quite so soon. There we go. Oh my god. You were so... Don't sneak up on me like that. Oh my god. Okay. Ugh. You were about to give me a heart attack.
The guys you're fighting are the rear guard. You could wait them out and continue on once they've gone.
No need.
Sure. It's almost scary how little they can do to stop you.
Yeah, and they still keep coming. It's like they just don't. Oh! Okay, folks, it's from this point onward, I have no memory of any of this. I think I stopped right here. Okay, but luckily I've got my trusty time dilation. Come on, a little closer, just a little bit. There we go. Nailed it. Okay, give me this last time dilation right here. So this is what this was here for. If I don't walk into the laser wall like an idiot. Don't be a dum-dum. Okay. Got back. Oh, no, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, I need to get the time. I need to look at the timing. About when this comes apart is when the other one pops in. So if my theory is correct, yep, it's coming apart right now. So I need to wait until this one starts to fall apart. Are you gonna... Yep. Okay. There we go. I took it too soon, though. Well, I'm gonna have to wait this one out. That's not enough time. Come on. Tick-tock, tick-tock, even though I slowed down the tick-tock. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die. I'm okay with dying. Now... it's still forming over here, so that means that this one should be coming apart any minute now. Nailed it!
I just wonder how safe we are. I worry that the Keymaster will send in more troops to finish the job later.
There'll be no later for Mara.
Ooh. There is a later for me, fortunately, because I thought in time dilation that I was supposed to, I was supposed to, wall jump around here. Let me just do it this way. Alright, that's the way I'm supposed to go. Okay, and we're through! Alright folks, so I'm gonna call this video right here as this is the end of the level, and we will pick up this amazing game in the next video, as I have absolutely no idea what happens beyond this point. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Toodaloo!